It is time! Finally, it is time! Nuke's Top 5, Top 10 has finally dropped a video. He's not dropped one since New Year, mind you. If he's going to drop the biggest one of the year, I suppose he doesn't want traction on that video. This one is called 10 Scary Ghost Videos That Will Make You Sick. We'll be the judge of that. Nothing scares us. We ain't afraid of no ghost. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we are, ready to be made sick by 10 scary ghost videos on a Nuke's Top 5. Always feels like 2 for 1, that, doesn't it?
Nuke's Top 5 viewer Ariel sent in this next creepy video. Now, Ariel says that strange things often happen in their home, especially around their cute little dog, Bingo. Doors in the house open on their own. Things mysteriously fall to the ground, and Bingo often seems to bark at something that she and her husband just can't see.
Maybe the dog is like an expert at bingo, and it keeps living the bingo life. So it keeps shouting either bingo or house, thinking that someone's won.
Bingo often seems to bark at something that she and her husband just can't see.
Right, go on.
One day while Ariel and her husband are watching TV, this happens.
Yeah, that's us. You're trained. My family is sensitive, but who cares? It's so boring. What the heck? What happened, baby? Well, technically I won't.
The little dog seems to be pushed and then squeals in pain and absolutely freaks out, jumping on the couple and refusing to get off the couch. But just what happened? They have no idea.
Hey, it did push it, that, didn't it? At first I thought, dogs can freak out for no reason. This, that, and the other. But when you look at the close-up, the tail end of the dog does get pushed.
The couch. But just what happened?
Hang on a minute. I'm just checking if someone's got a string tied to that dog to make it crap itself.
And refusing to get off the couch. But just what happened?
No pulls anything.
In this next video that unfortunately was...
Because what I was wanting to see was if someone really, I could see it if they're going to be like rigging it, tying like a string to the dog's tail and it doesn't know it, just goes and lies down, and then they just pull it. And obviously the dog, and then jumps on the couch. But no, they couldn't see nothing. Okay, that did look a little bit suspicious, but this still didn't make me feel sick. Let's go.
They have no idea.
Me neither.
In this next video that unfortunately was posted online with no credit, a man says that his dog has been acting odd for no apparent reason for the last 15 minutes. So he grabs his phone and starts filming.
Been freaking me out for about 15 minutes. I know, dude. What's going on? What are you seeing? Something's been spooking him. He's jumping around. This dude.
Whoa! Did you see that?
What are you seeing?
That's something flying outside. That was something flying outside. But there's something on the inside of the house above the window. But I think the dog's actually barking at some sort of bird or something that's flying past the window.
What are you seeing?
Or a big butterfly or something.
Why don't you back up, Charlie?
But there is something inside the house.
Calm down. It's okay. What are you seeing? You're freaking me out, buddy. Do we need to go?
Ow, 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 ow.
Should we go, Bubba? You tell me when it's time to go. Because I don't know what you're looking at, but when we need to go, you let me know, buddy. What's freaking you out, bub? Okay. Should we go? Yeah? You leave when we gotta go.
Was that someone else's voice? Then they went, yeah.
Should we go? Yeah? You leave when we...
Did you hear that? Yeah. Did you hear it?
Yeah? You leave when we gotta go.
Ooh, tingly.
As soon as you walk out, I'll be right behind you.
The dog seems to bark and react to something that his owner can't see. But I have to ask,
What was that?
Did you see it?
I did. It's above the window.
Unexplained small dark shadows seem to be flying around the room, and the dog seems to be reacting to them.
That one's outside. That one's inside. You can see the blemish on the inside, but the other one is outside.
Flying around the room, and the dog seems to be reacting to them.
That's outside. That's a bird on a
orb appears
butterfly or
above the
something.
window frame, then in front of the windows, on the ceiling, and even down the side hallway. Even creepier, when the man asks the dog, "Should we go?" An unexplained female voice seems to whisper, "Get out."
Oh, get out.
Should we go? Yeah?
I thought it said yeah.
So did these dogs see and possibly even get attacked by something paranormal? Well, you decide.
See, you can't really fake with dogs, can you? You can't really fake with dogs because you can't make a dog just do that, bark at nothing, and it's actually fixated on wherever that shadow was. And in the first one, it was like, you know, the dog's ass did move. You know what I mean? Okay, Child's Play, a bit of Chucky.
Child's Play. A guy named Chris posted this video that his mother...
Chris, have you posted a video, mate? We're doing this on a stream. We have Chris W. Chris has posted a video, I'm sure of it. It'll probably be the history of Everton Football Club. It's 5-minute DVD.
Child's Play. A guy named Chris posted this video that his mother captured during a family get-together in Colombia. While his mom is taking some candid video of the family, she captures something truly disturbing.
Okay.
Ya estamos aquí en la merienda. Tamalito con chocolate, queso, pan y mantecadita. Buen provecho para todos. Marta siente... usted le va a tomar la foto a los...
Did you see it?
No.
While the family is sitting down to eat, a little translucent girl seems to run past the camera at a super fast speed, and no one sees her. Now, some people in Chris's video comments seem to think that this was simply a real child running past the camera, even though she seems to have a see-through head. But Chris posted another video to show that
I'm sure I've seen that one before. It seems familiar.
Running through that area would be impossible, even for a child.
Esa es la sala, que es el comedor. A este lado hay una pared, unas piezas por donde no sabemos por qué se dirigió hacia allá. Y aquí es el mesón. Estaban diciendo que el niño sale debajo del mesón, pero es imposible. Entonces, si ustedes miran el video, es como si lo hubiera atravesado aquí esto así.
Chris says that no child was present during this dinner. So what is this? In this next clip, a woman named Anisha says that late...
Do you reckon? It was too colourful to be a shadow, wasn't it? Got me stumped, that.
One night, she caught something on video that made her blood run cold.
Bottom right corner. Oh, shit! That was like lights out.
Flickering in the background before a bright flash. But again, did you see it?
Yeah, it's like a lights out.
In the flash, the silhouette of a young boy can be seen for a fraction of a second, seemingly looking up at the mirror. So did Chris and Anisha both catch a ghost child on camera? Or are these both some very strange camera glitches? You decide.
I mean, camera glitch. That is like, that's a kid. But who has flashing lights like that in their house? Unless they're having a disco or a rave. I can't explain that.
Cold feet.
Hey, I'm glad he's been away for a bit. I've not done the Nukes Top 5 reaction for ages, and these have been really, really good so far.
Popular Japanese ghost hunters Gachan and Daichan from the YouTube channel Clip Store are exploring an old apartment building that has been abandoned for over 30 years.
Right.
The story goes that a woman who lived in the building took her own life after a falling out with the property's owner. Soon after, the owner himself
It's a bit oversensitive.
just disappeared, never to be seen again.
She killed him.
The other tenants believed the building to be cursed and quickly moved out, leaving the complex completely abandoned.
Right.
So, Gachan is all alone exploring the old apartment of the
Why
property
alone?
owner. Meanwhile, Daichan is checking out another nearby building. The two ghost hunters are talking to each other over the phone as they explore. Suddenly, Gachan experiences something truly terrifying.
Okay.
これどう考えても離れってもうオーナー宅じゃねっていうただちょっとお互いその見つけた部屋を調査する何の音今のえ何の音
This ghost is asthmatic.
Gachan hears an odd sound and then looks up to see what looks like a strange
Oh!
face peering down at him from upstairs.
Didn't see that.
He is shocked, but as he moves to get a better view, there's nothing there. Gachan gathers his courage and heads upstairs to investigate.
Did you hear it though? It went, ooh, sounded like thingy, Walter off Jeff Dunham when he goes, ooh. That was creepy.
Gachan gathers his courage and heads upstairs to investigate.
Okay.
And this is when things get really weird.
Okay. Is he video calling someone? Oh! Something's afoot. What? That was weird.
Gachan notices a mirror in the middle of the room, and when he lowers his camera to get a better look, he sees someone's bare feet standing right behind him. Gachan quickly spins around in terror.
And they just appear. It's not like someone was just stood there when he's panned the camera around. They appeared. Like, came into shot. As in, nobody moved. Watch it look.
In the middle of the room, and when he lowers his camera to get a better look, he sees someone's bare feet standing right behind him. Gachan quickly spins around in terror, but there's no one there. At this point, Gachan has had about enough.
The grudge,
He hurries
Chris.
back downstairs and outside where Daichan is waiting for him. So, what do you think? Did Gachan and Daichan see the former tenant who passed away here?
Or is it all an elaborate
Or
hoax?
Is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Ah!
You decide.
Live or die. The choice is yours. Sounds a bit like Jigsaw, don't you, when he does that? I knew he was going to say that when he said then. I knew it. Is it all just an elaborate hoax? Look, they're good, these so far today. I mean, I can't really... I suppose you could say he's took someone with him to do the face in the upstairs. But then feet just appeared. They didn't walk into shot. He didn't turn around and they were just there. As he was facing it face on, the feet just appeared. Ooh, Book Under the Boards.
The Book Under the Boards.
Sounds like a really low-budget
Amelia
horror
says
movie,
that
that.
she has recently moved into a 250-year-old Victorian home in the UK.
Right.
One day, she notices a loose floorboard, and she decides to pull it up and see what's underneath. Buried amongst the dirt and copper pipes, she finds a coin from the year 1904.
Wow.
She also finds a very strange old book.
I think we've seen this
What
one
do you reckon
before.
What's in there for? It's definitely a book, but they're not like actual pages. They're like
That's like them books there. Encyclopedias used to be like that. You used to paint the edges of the pages like gold like that. That is a really, really old-fashioned book. But I recognise these floorboards, you know. I'm sure we've seen this on, like, who's the one we do? Not Slap Tam. Bizarre Bub. I'm sure this is what I've been on Bizarre Bub. I'll tell you as
it's
it
definitely
progresses.
a book,
Not
but
sure.
they're not like actual pages. They're like really thick.
The book seems to be an old photo album, but
right.
as she flips through the pages, the pictures become more and more bizarre, some showing photos of empty rooms in her house.
The rest of the album is filled with pictures of empty rooms that have an unsettling feeling.
Right.
A dark shadow appears in all of these photos.
Soon after discovering the strange old book, Amelia starts to experience very odd things around her home.
You've woke the demon.
And it's like, it just stopped. And now it's like,
What the fuck?
am I tripping out?
What the fuck?
Now, some video commenters believe the floating dart might be some sort of strange magnetic phenomenon.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed. They managed to hit 60 without doing the 320s. The treble 20. But I tell you, no, aren't darts made out of tungsten? Is tungsten magnetic? I don't think it is it? I'm sure tungsten isn't magnetic.
Video commenters
Don't
believe
quote
the
me on
floating
that.
dart might be some sort of strange magnetic phenomenon. But what happens next is a bit harder to explain. Late one night, Amelia hears banging.
thought the dart was going to shoot off then. You know what I mean? That was freaky, that, wasn't it? Explain that one.
Is a bit harder to explain. Late one night, Amelia hears banging noises from her upstairs bedroom. She grabs her phone to document as she hurries upstairs to investigate. What happens next chills her to her core.
There's the dartboard. Whoa!
As Amelia enters, a curtain flies open and a pair of headphones that are hanging on her wall drop to the floor on their own. Now note that this is the same room where the weird floating dartboard from earlier hangs on the wall. Amelia says she is terrified. She says that now strange things have started to happen in the house all the time. So did Amelia disturb some sort of spiritual presence in the house when she removed and opened the old book?
It's like Pirates of the Caribbean, you know. She touched the money. She touched the money. Everything's gone to shit now. I can honestly say I cannot work out how that's going to be done. And you know what? I want to know if tungsten is magnetic. Because darts are made out of tungsten. Pure tungsten is not magnetic. It only has weak magnetic properties. Tungsten itself is non-magnetic. That can't be a magnetic trick. Dark pod ruined by AI.
Some sort of spiritual presence in the house when she removed and opened the old book? Or just what do you think is going on here? Let me know down in the comments. Oh,
She woke up a dead darts player like Eric Bristow. What the fuck?
The wall. Now, this next clip is over 12 years old and was filmed with someone's phone pointed at a CCTV screen.
Right.
So, obviously, it's complete potato quality.
Right.
But the clip was so strange that I just had to include it in the list. Now, this video was filmed in the Ciudadela Plaza in Guadalajara, Mexico.
Right.
Through the years, many workers and shoppers at the plaza claim to have experienced strange, unexplained events. Workers say that they often hear a child running and playing in the dead of night. And many shoppers claim to have seen a little boy who then vanished right before their eyes.
Okay.
So late one night after closing, security guards at the plaza spot a lone little boy running through the back hallways all alone. Some plaza workers are reviewing the footage and they are shocked by what they see.
Okay. Could it not just be a kid? I mean, he's got a shadow.
The little boy seems to disappear right through a closed and locked door in one of the hallways. Perhaps even right through the actual wall. A security guard is dispatched to go find the little boy. And things get even creepier.
Because when the security guard got there, it was a grown man. I mean, that kid running up and down there has got a shadow. You can just about barely see a shadow under his feet when he's running. That's if it's a he. Let's see what the security guard finds.
Go find the little boy, and things get even creepier.
I'm like, I'm not going down there.
Ay, no mames. No, ¿y sabes qué? De esa manera.
What?
The security guard unlocks the door and goes in, but finds no one inside the locked room. But the plaza workers watch in disbelief as the little boy's head appears again right beside the guard. And
That's
it seems to be
freaky,
peeking
that.
right out of the actual wall above the man's head.
Explain that.
So could this be the little boy ghost that plaza shoppers claim to see? Let me know what you think.
Thing is, though, he suddenly grew about 5 feet because he was the same height as a security guard. When he walked in, he was a toddler. I mean, wow. You know, sometimes I can sit there and I can debunk these, like, and think, like, that's done like that, that's done like that. But so far, I ain't got a clue. I have not got a clue. These are good.
The Akita Phantom. This next creepy clip comes from Cuernavaca, Mexico. Now, the ancient Aztecs believed the land of Cuernavaca was a sacred place, inhabited by spirits.
Okay.
Later, when the Spanish invaded the area, they told of strange occurrences, eerie sounds in the night, unexplained movements, and what they called, quote, restless spirits.
Right.
Fast forward to today, and a man in Cuernavaca has a CCTV camera set up to monitor his 3 dogs every night. On December 7th, just after 4 a.m., something happens that is downright chilling.
What was that?
Suddenly, with no explanation, the kennel seems to be aggressively yanked forward and then to the side. The dog leaps up and bolts out of the kennel in a panic, confused and growling at something. The nervous pup cautiously investigates, seemingly trying to figure out what just happened.
I love the ignorance of dogs because they don't even care what happened or why it happened. They just investigate the area. You see nothing there, just get back in bed. Do you think I'd be getting back in my bed if my bed had been yanked from under me like that? I'd be like, no, I'm going. I'm going somewhere else. Dog just gets back in bed and...
Investigate, seemingly trying to figure out what just happened. Moments later, the third dog walks into the room, clearly alarmed by the commotion.
It was me!
The doggy just kind of sits and stares at the other dog in the kennel, seeming to wonder, what the hell was all that? But what caused the kennel to move so violently?
Went forward and back as well.
Force? Did the dog randomly just kind of spaz out?
No.
Or was it something paranormal on the old Cuernavaca land?
Dog didn't do that.
As always, you decide.
The dog didn't do that.
Head off.
No, the dog didn't even move until it actually finished. It's the same ghost that pushed the dog in the first video. It could be. But if you watch the video of that then, the cage went up to the side, but it come back as well, like as though it was on a spring. It was weird, that. Still can't explain it.
As always, you decide. Head off. Eric Cannon and his dance troupe from Tacloban City, Philippines traveled to Sydney, Australia for a dance competition.
Right.
Late one night, around midnight, the group is waiting for their train at Sydney Central Station when they notice something truly bizarre across the tracks.
Okay. She's not just bent over.
Guys, maki-KMJs tayo, guys.
An older woman can be seen standing on the platform, and, well, she does.
Is she not just hunched over? One of them people who can't. It's Baz. Can you not just be hunched over like that?
Older woman can be seen standing on the platform, and, well, she doesn't seem to have a head. And just when you think this might be a mannequin or some kind of illusion, the woman clearly takes a step forward, moving as if nothing is wrong. But things get even weirder, because this eerie phenomenon is not just happening in Australia. In the very same month, a young boy in UT Singapore was filming a video on his way to school to show his family the town's brand new water park. But after sharing the video in his family group chat, his Uncle Dennis spotted something very odd.
He's got no head either.
As the boy pans his phone to the sidewalk, he unknowingly captures what looks like the figure of a headless man casually standing on the street. The boy's uncle shared the footage with the YouTube channel Supernatural Confessions, and the video quickly went viral.
Can I explain that in one sentence? Clearly. He didn't know where he was headed. Can't get through any reactions without any sort of dad joke.
YouTube channel Supernatural Confessions, and the video quickly went viral. So, what do you think?
I've
Did
not
two
a
different
clue.
people really capture headless figures just
I think she's
walking
hunched
among
over.
us? Well, as always, you decide. Scream.
Tell you, both of them are no-brainers. First one was a woman who's hunched over, definitely. I can't really call the second one.
Jorge Cruz claims that he is haunted by a dark entity.
Okay.
He says that many strange paranormal things have happened to him, but nothing as crazy as what he recorded late one night near the end of December. Just as Jorge is about to go to bed,
Sydney
he hears
Prescott in this
strange
one.
noises and gets up to investigate.
Okay.
And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Hello, Sydney. What's your favorite scary movie? Scream. Let's
To
go.
investigate. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
I swear to God, there was like some...
That could be someone screaming outside.
Oh, what the f is that? What the f is that? You gotta be kidding me!
That's a horrible voice, that.
There? Who goes there? That cannot be real. What the f? You gotta be kidding me. What the f was that? You gotta be kidding me.
That was awful.
Oh, you gotta be messing with me. I swear to God, this gotta be a joke.
Where's all his furniture?
Whoever's in here, I command you to leave in the name of Jesus Christ. I ask you to leave now. Oh, oh, I got adrenaline going right through my body. What the is that?
I'd be out of there, me.
What the Who goes there? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Wasn't this closed?
Shut the door. Shit paint job on that door, isn't it?
God, what the is that? Guys, you gotta be kidding me.
What was that?
What's the thing? Oh, I'm getting a headache badly. I'm getting a fucking headache badly. Oh,
What the fuck's going on? Messed his kitchen up.
Jorge hears strange blood-curdling screams, and as he
They're
goes in
awful,
search
them,
of the
aren't they?
source, he starts to hear loud banging and the
They've got
sound
shivers.
of something moving around. Jorge himself starts to scream even louder than the ghost. And finally, Jorge re-enters his kitchen to find that even though the room had been in perfect order just seconds before, now all of his cabinets are open and his furniture seems to have been tossed
His mate
to the
could have
floor.
done that, though.
So is Jorge experiencing a violent haunting by an evil entity or a poltergeist? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Could be.
You decide.
I mean, in fairness, he could have one of his girl mates screaming in a different room somewhere, and as he's walking around, she could follow him behind, so you don't see him on camera. And then you've got like his other, she could be in a different room smashing the tables over and what have you. You know what I mean? Make it like it's a bomb site. So that one could be easily debunked. But if that was not a hoax, that if you was in the house and that happened, that you would be getting yourself. That would be terrifying. That screaming was awful.
Me and my shadow.
Give me a shiver,
The
that.
girl in Davao, Philippines is waiting for her friend when she sees him crossing a footbridge to come meet her. She starts to film as he walks across the bridge, but her camera also picks up something very spooky.
Go on then.
When the girl and her friend review her footage later, they realize that a strange, unexplained dark figure was following about 6 feet behind her friend. Now, people who viewed the video had many theories as to what the odd dark shape was. Some said it was a headless dark spirit. Some said it was the Grim Reaper. And skeptics claimed it was simply his actual shadow. Though no one could really explain why his shadow would be upright and 6 feet behind him. Meh. So, what do you think this is? Let me know down in the comments.
I mean, it could be a good video editor. You know what I mean? It could be a glitch on the camera or shadowing off the camera. But then again, that's the only thing. You know, sometimes when you get like a negative image when you're recording and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Landon the King, for raiding with a party of one. Welcome, raiders. Yeah, so it could be a glitch.
Scurry videos.
Scurry videos.
So again, on the last video I did, you guys said you wanted more funny ghost clips at
silly
the
ones.
end of the videos.
Okay, let's go.
So I'm just gonna keep putting them in until you guys tell me, no, stop.
Come on,
now,
then.
please.
Have
But
a laugh
until
at the end of the video.
Here's more. Now, in this week's video, we've seen dogs that started acting strangely when something disturbing was in the house.
Okay.
And this video is no different.
Okay, my dog is acting really weird. Just growling into the new baby's room. But there's nothing in here. Just freaking out over nothing. It's really concerning. She keeps growling at it. Just, yeah, something in this room is really freaking her out. Yeah. Something in this corner. Could it be the cat in the bassinet thingy? Timber? Are you in the bassinet freaking out the dog?
Hey, dogs can sense evil. I'm just saying. In the next video.
Oh, well played. Well played. Let's go.
Now, we've all heard of ghosts possessing people or even animals.
Right.
But this ghost chose some shitty dancing skeleton thingy.
Okay. Whatever is in this little dummy, you need to like leave because we don't want you to hear.
Don't go. You never went that far.
It's just a sensor.
Never went that far.
Go on, explode! Explode!
Now, finally...
Them Energizer batteries are good, aren't they? You know what I mean? That was a toy on drugs, that. I'm telling you.
This clip isn't really funny, but it has a lot of views on TikTok, and I wanted to bring up a very important point.
Bro, tell me why it is I'm sitting here watching Nukes Top 5. Can you hear it? Both my twins are sleeping on the couch, soundly.
You're a messy get, aren't you? Jesus Christ, clean your house up.
Do it again.
Couldn't live in that house, me.
One more time.
What's cooking?
Oh my god.
It's remote control, he's pressing the remote control.
Excuse the mess. I've got 4 girls.
So, I just wanted to make something
Excuse the
very clear.
mess.
My videos do not cause hauntings. Although it would be pretty cool if they did. But,
I like the dog one.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you back here next time, and I will sound much less sick. I hope.
I tell you what, until the very end, I mean, with the one, I think that one where he was screaming on the house, like where he saying like, leave the house in the name of Jesus Christ, and all that, the girl was screaming, what have you. I think that was staged. But I mean, the others, you know, the darts and stuff like that look really, really freaky. It's like, how's he doing that? And it's spinning round in midair. And tungsten's not magnetic, as we found out. But yeah, I've missed Nukes Top 5. I really, really have. None of them made me sick. Well, actually, that very last one, the state of his house, made me feel sick. Because that should have been cleaned up. I've got 4 girls. It doesn't matter if you've got 4 girls. It was just confined to the bedroom. It was all over the place. Anyway, enough moaning about messy houses. What did you guys think of this reaction? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to give Nukes Top 5 a like, subscribe, etc. Watch his videos. And I shall see you in the next reaction.